Sleep meditations. Improving your sleep and relaxation, your racing thoughts, and finally getting rest your body can enjoy. So, how can we do this? Well, first we have to identify how much sleep we really do get. In the US, people get 40% less sleep than recommended. And veterans account for about 20% of the 70% of people that suffer from sleep complications. So what can we do to improve our sleep, the quality of sleep? You can take a few seconds to put in the comments below what you think you can do to improve your sleep. I'd appreciate that. In the next couple slides, we'll talk about some of the ways that we can do that. Examples of what you can do to improve. Now, this list is not strictly just this, but these are the main points that I'm going to cover. We can dim lights. We can give ourselves water about 30 minutes before bed. We can finish meals at least an hour before bed. We can write, we can read, and we can meditate. Now, remember, any routine requires consistency. The more we allow ourselves to stick to our routines before bed, the more we do to further our body's ability to step away from what was poor before. Eating reduces our body's ability to calmly sink into our ability to rest. Think about all the work that you have to do to chew food, and think about the work that your body's probably doing to process that food. The writing and reading is doing something to decompress. During our day, we have a whole life, and reading can help with that as well. All these things are in essence a form of meditation. So the first step is to set a routine for ourselves. To accomplish this, we have to understand a few things. What keeps us sick in our minds? I know, it's kind of a big question, but seriously, we aren't going to focus on that though. The following slides will lay out why and how we can implement each step. Now on to the how. And if you know, comment below. First, dim lights. We dim lights to reduce the body's need to translate light from our outside sources. This reduction of light provides one less extreme on our nervous system. Water. Really? Yes, really. Now our body starts a process of systems that only turn on during sleep. When we are at the end of our day, our body is beginning to prepare for these systems to be turned on. And no eating. I know this is a hard one for a lot of us, myself included. But yes, no eating. As we discussed in the last slide, our body starts systems designed to assist the body to operate at optimal efficiency. If we're eating before bed, then we are telling the body not to live. In turn, telling it that that system is not required. And I mean, if your operating system on your phone becomes damaged and it slows everything down, or your email servers crash and it slows down your productivity, you're going to become upset. You're going to become frustrated or annoyed or maybe happy because you can go do something else. Well, you're in your body. You can't go do something else. You're going to experience those things. And your body, in turn, is going to experience those emotions. So, we have writing and reading. But why? So, writing's been shown to improve mental functioning, and the brain behaves in a wild way when we see our own words on the screen, paper, or in our mind. Reading helps us disassociate from our daily lives and provides the brain with something new to digest and engages our imagination. So, what does this have to do with meditation? Everything in each function of mental and physical engagement we assist our body and mind in physical recovery of our day. It helps provide a new system of interaction that we can reel ourselves in from the mundane of our lives and engage in what may feel like a tedious or mundane task. And I've experienced it as well. It's difficult to stick to these routines to provide ourselves with the quality of life that we want. So, when does meditation come into all of this? Meditation actually occurs through all the tasks that we do every day. These tasks actually bring us into a sense of ourselves so we can be more mindful of what we're doing. Think of what you do at work and how you work. Each task is a set of skills that must be learned. The more you have done them, the faster you become at processing them. Meditation works under the same principles, except it occurs from your life in motion. So, now you know that. Do you have any questions? And if you do, put them in the comments below. No question is dumb, stupid, or wrong. And honestly, anyone that told you that, they were wrong. Now is the time to ask them. So, down below. And while you're at it, subscribe, like, follow, do all those things. So how do I know if things are working? Well, kind of like I just told you, do all those things. Some of you are like, no, I don't want to do those things. Well, sometimes we don't know if they're working. We're not sure. You might have questions like, am I doing this right? Nothing feels different. I'm still sleeping poorly, worse, or even less. Well, the simple answer is, you'll know. The in-your-face answer might surprise you. You've been meditating. You really have, during this whole slide. The first half of these slides were set up to be slightly orientated differently to cause you to shift your focus. The second half have all been intentionally aligned to be in the exact same placement. Some of you have caught this, and others may have not. Both groups of people will have different difficulties incorporating intolerance the body has built up due to negligence. Regardless, both groups of people will experience a deeper and or more restful sleep. This program is designed to improve, not to magically fix it in one go. The more you stay disciplined, the better you will feel. It's up to you. Did you think I was done? Sorry. Not sorry. How long do you have to stick with it all? Well, the best answer would be forever. However, we all live in a busy world with many different things occurring. If we have to live here, we want to indulge in a few things. When we start our new routine, it's best to start with one or two things. Of course, you can implement all these things. And if you do, you should know it will take some discipline, a strong mind and heart, and most importantly, being honest with yourself. As you begin to experience thoughts and restlessness, remember this. Your body's not experienced these things in a long time. As you understand this and rewind your body and remind yourself of this, you will be able to sleep easier and fall asleep quicker. If your goal is to meditate, then you will find that during your tasks, that your thoughts will be unnatural to you. Let them pass, go, fade, float, drop, disappear, etc. Because everyone processes differently. The more you accept this happening, though, the more naturally you will accept them, the thoughts that is, and they will process without you being engaged with them. I'm here to tell you that 100% of people who dedicate themselves to something new succeed. Now, I'm sure some of you want to take a nap, so one last round of questions and we'll be done. Anything you have to say? Any questions, any concerns, any worries, or even insight, tips, tricks, advice, or opinions, please post them down below. This is Lightest Light. Have a great night.